Hi, welcome to my movie review for movies that I saw in March. I hope you guys enjoy this, and we're going to start off with Creed 3. With Creed 3, I really like how this is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, and I felt he did really good for this being his first movie. Anyway, I really enjoyed the story, and I thought the writing was pretty decent in this movie. Now, the only thing I have to say that I felt was kind of bad or like not really good was how they kind of just wasted Jonathan B. Major's role in this movie, which he played the villain. I felt that they should have used him more. Like in the Creed 1 and Creed 2, you saw how the villains, they kind of used them really well. With this one, I felt they didn't really use him that much as of Creed 1 and 2, but I felt he did really good. But at the end of this, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. The second movie I saw in March is probably one of my favorites and definitely a movie I recommend everybody to see. American Beauty. It came out in 1999, directed by Cerpa-Melendez. This movie is it's so amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so well shot. The writing is amazing. The directing is amazing. Even though what Kevin Spacey did, I don't even know if he's in jail or not. Who cares? I separate the art from the artist. So his acting in his movie was really good, and I thought he deserved Best Actor. But back to the point, American Beauty is an all-time classic, and I love this movie to death. And this is why I felt this movie gets a 9 out of 10. The next movie I saw in March was a movie from 1987 called Throw Mama from the Train. It's a pretty cool movie. The title says it itself what happens, but I recommend seeing it for yourself. I thought it was a pretty funny movie. It's like it's a cheesy 80s movie, but I really enjoyed it. I saw this with my cousin. My mom saw this when she was little. I always wanted to see it because two of my favorite actors are in it. Two very funny people, Danny DeVito and Billy Crystal, in it. But so far, I thought it was good. Really good. So 7 out of 10. Now the next movie I saw in March was one of my favorite movies of all time, and I definitely think this is the best movie of the 2010s decade. The Social Network by David Fincher, written by Aaron Sorkin. All I can say is this movie is so amazing, so good, it's so well done. The directing, the cinematography, the score. I'm not even a score person myself, and the score was just so good. The acting by Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, and even Justin Timberlake. They were so good. They were so amazing in this movie. And to this day, I still think it should have won Best Picture in the Oscars. But all I gotta say is you guys really gotta see this for yourself. 10 out of 10. Another movie that I saw in March. This is the first from not for me, but this is the first horror movie I've seen in March. I seen Scream 1 from 1996 by Wes Craven. This is probably the best Scream in the whole franchise. Now, reminder, I haven't seen all 6. In April, I probably will see all 6. But so far, I really enjoyed this movie. The twist, I really liked the twist at the end. I liked the actors. I really loved Matthew Lillard's character in it, and just how good he was as an actor in this. Even the girl I played, I think her name's Sydney, I thought was really good. So far, I really enjoyed this. I think this is a perfect movie to start up a horror franchise. Scream 1, I give it an 8 out of 10. So the next movie I saw was Amelie from 2001 by the director Gian Punia. Sorry, that's he's French, so I'll work on that. Anyway, I really enjoyed this movie. I actually in my opinion, I think it was a really good movie, and I think you people should see it too. It has a really good fourth wall break. It has really good cinematography. The screenwriting, the writing was really good, and the directing was good too. Even the score, the acting was good too. Everything. At the end of it, I was surprised that it was a rom-com. It wasn't really a rom-com, but it was like a romance. It was a drama/romance. But either way, I really enjoyed this movie. I think you guys should watch it. 9 out of 10. The next movie I saw in March was Dazed and Confused, which came out in 1993 by one of my favorite directors, Richard Linklater. This movie is just pretty much about like how life was in the 70s and all, and it's a pretty funny movie. I enjoyed how it was like funny, it's just great script work too, and like amazing directing skills from him and everything. The actors were cool in there too. They even had Ben Affleck in there before he was like really famous. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, Dazed and Confused. 8.5 out of 10. I think you guys should watch it. The next movie that I saw in March kind of started my my marathon for probably one of my favorite directors too, Wes Anderson. His debut film, Bottle Rocket, which came out in 1996, which starred Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson, were siblings. I really enjoyed this movie. It was pretty funny and not bad for a debut film, just like Creed 3. But anyway, it's kind of my lowest Wes Anderson rated film. You'll find out. But so far, yeah, it wasn't bad, and also Wes Anderson and Owen Wilson co-screenplayed this, and it was pretty good. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty funny. You guys should watch it. Another movie that I saw in March was made by Wes Anderson. A marathon. Rushmore came out in 1998. It's really good. Probably up there with Wes Anderson's best movies. It started Jason Schwartzman, probably one of my favorite actors now. Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, and even Luke Wilson was in it. It's a really good movie. It's kind of hard to like explain it because it would sound weird at first, but it's a really good movie. You guys should watch it. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. The next movie that I saw was The Outsiders, which came out in 1983, and it was made by the same guy that made The Godfather. I think his name was like Francis. That's all I remember. But it was a really good movie, based off the book too. I can't believe it that all those good actors were in that one movie. They had Tom Cruise. They had Ralph, the guy from Karate Kid. They had Patrick Swayze. They had Amelie Estevez. They had Rob Lowe, all in one movie before their prime. That's why I say yes, this movie's good. The screenwriting was good, the cinematography was good, and yeah, it was a good movie so far. Everything in the ending I liked. 8 out of 10. Now the next movie that I saw in March was The Royal Tenenbaums, which was of course directed by Wes Anderson and also co-written by Owen Wilson. This movie was nominated for original screenplay in 2002. This is one of my big time favorites from Wes Anderson. I really enjoyed the movie. I loved how the camera work was. I loved the editing. The cinematography was good. The directing and everything. The writing was just right. It's the actors too. Bill Murray, Ben Stiller, Wilson was in it. Gwyneth Paltrow. I probably messed up on her name, but who cares? But it was a really good movie, and I think you guys should watch it. It's basically about a family and trying to like reconnect with their dad, but it's like in a funny and dramatic way. 9 out of 10. You guys should watch it. And the last movie that I saw in March, which today is the 31st, you guys might see the video today or tomorrow, so who knows. The last movie I saw was Gattaca, which was a biology movie that we just saw in biology class, but we couldn't finish it, so I finished it today. It's made by Andrew Nicklord, or I think that's his name. And who knows? It was produced by Danny DeVito too, surprisingly, which is crazy to think of. But anyway, it started one of my favorite actors, Ethan Hawke. It's about discrimination against genes. I know it just sounds crazy enough. You should watch it after hearing that. If you don't, it's fine. But yeah, the movie was cool. The art direction, the cinematography, the writing was good. And it's just a classic from Ethan Hawke, and I give the movie an 8 out of 10. You should watch it. It's a cool sci-fi movie. And there goes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to do something like this, like a project or some type of thing, and I hope you guys like it. If you guys like it, or if you dislike it, if you want, please leave some feedback on the comments below. I might do one for April, who knows? But so far, yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and catch you later.